Where the Gator Bowl once stood, now stands this facility. TIAA Bank Field. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Ball teed up, Logan Cook after the kick. And we're off from Jacksonville. It's Bashard Smith now with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Stroud off of play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Now, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Wide Tony. Over.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Looking underneath here to Mixon. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Stroud throwing here on first. He beams one deep right side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tutu. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Hey, Lion, go.
1st and 10 at the 20.
Out of the gun, Lawrence.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
2nd down again to Tutu. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone. But what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2.
13 yards on the play. And the Jaguars
Red on red.
first down.
Allen has the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. Cam Little to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Texans nothing.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Now begin with a run by Mixon. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Stroud off the play fake. Behind the line, he lost that football. Picked up by the Jaguars. Buttoned up pretty well after that fumble, but they are still going to take over in the red zone. If there was a metaphorical panic button over there right now, partner, I feel like this would be the time to press it.
And you know me, I take the elevator right down to the field and press it now.
And this defense, man, they have seized on the opportunity that's been presented to them early.
And here's what happens with defenses. Once they feel an offense is loose with the ball, this poor ball security, they're going to be ripping and clawing and tearing for it all game long.
Lawrence working from the gun. It's caught at the 4. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a 13-0 lead. On his Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Texans nothing. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Short pass brought in. And he'll work this one up to the 28. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Shotgun now for Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Now Lawrence on the play fake. Stays in bounds and makes the catch. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
It's a gain of 7.
2nd and 3 now.
2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
From the shotgun, Lawrence chased out to his right. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there, and some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Lawrence to throw it. On the move, headed right. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On 4th down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Pulled in at the 20. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
A A gain of 16 yards.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
A gain of 4.
1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. It's the Jaguars setting the pace so far. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. Oh, he lost the football. Oh, and they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. And what an effort after everything seemingly went off the rails, Brock. He never gave up on the play, and he turns it into an excellent result. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Mixon on the counter. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
To the air, Stroud. Throw right side, Dell has it. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Putting the tight end in motion. They go play action with Stroud. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
First and goal, Houston.
All right.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he's in for the touchdown. The Texans make it a 1-score game in the first half. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Jake Moody on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Texans 7.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10. At their own 24-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, Jim.
That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
To headed left. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
30 left. Think right open. Oh, go.
Lawrence now off the play action. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field, Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
All set to go now from the 35. First and 10, or on to Mixon. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Under. Right to Texas.
On the ground again with Mixon. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. We'll have to pause now as they tend to an injured player. And that appears to be Joe Mixon, who they're looking at. Here's first and 10 from the 47. Working now from the gun. Hits his running back. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
Brings up second and 9 at their 48-yard line.
Throwing is Stroud. Complete to Dell. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
It's a gain of 10.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Finds him on the slant. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
First down, Stroud. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Second and 10, Stroud to throw. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of it as they get set for 3rd and 6. They'll throw 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
The Texans, first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Off the play action, here's Stroud. He rolls to his right. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans earn the chance to tie before halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. When you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
30 on red. Here we go.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. He just throws this one away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Once again here, 2nd and 10. The Texans closing in, and they give to him. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Looking to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Logan Cook on to punt. And it's a shorter punt. He manages to get it just beyond the 40 before it goes out. Great field position for them. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. So first down from the 41.
Fred on red.
On the give, it's Tootin. Jukes away from one. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, Lion!
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Getting out to his left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one was intended for Travis Hunter. And it's 3rd down.
Go. Hey, Soko, hot. Silver.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That's caught for the first. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Jaguars first down.
11, add it.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Inside give here for Tootin. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
23-yard
Red,
line.
20.
Lawrence working from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle.
Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where the coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Here's Smith on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
That's incomplete left side.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Finds him over the middle. He's got the 1st down grab and still going. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That one hits for 30. And it'll be first down, Houston. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Out of the shotgun, a gift to Mixon. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Shotgun now, first round. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
A give left side. Here's Mixon. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Left side into the hands of Dell. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Darnell Savage with a pick. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. As a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick. You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Hey, attention, time.
Tootin gets it from the gun. And he'll get this through midfield and start pushing into Texans territory.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
They'll go again here with Tootin. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Jaguars have a first down. All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 35.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. And that one falls incomplete. So it would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up second down.
Complete. Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Hand off to Tootin. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 37.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Right, let's go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Ball in left side. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Blown back gets the handoff. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Jaguars football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on to it for 1 final quarter. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Hey, run!
From the shotgun, Lawrence. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Forced that to his right. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Little knocks it through, and that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a two-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Texans to the line. First and 10. Stroud off of play action. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. A lot of mass on the move here. And he will get this inside the 30.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end, and they give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offensive line fast. Stroud completes it quick. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. They've got a man in motion. They'll air it out on 3rd. He's got it. Complete to Collins. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Nico Collins with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense. Give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal to tie this game in the 4th.
24, Texans 21.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
These are 24. Easy. Read a foot. Hey, Ginger, tight. Silver.
Here's the handoff. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Hey.
Now running here with Tootin. He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's 3rd down now.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Hey, 11, again. Soga, hot.
Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Hey, go, go.
He's back to throw. This is brought in by Coleman. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
First down.
All right, here we go. Done.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Shooting with it. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it.
Let's go.
And we'll move to the next.
Done. Here we go. So,
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
That's good for a Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 13.
It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Goal to go.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal.
hey, run. Hey, son.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars holding on to a field goal lead. From inside the 1, here's first and goal. Tootin punches it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars make it a 9-point advantage. On is Little for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Jaguars make it a 10-point ball game.
Jaguars 31, Texans 21.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Broken out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be second down. To the air, Stroud. And he sure came his all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be third down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect to a tank down. So that brings up fourth and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on first and 10. A run here with Tootin. He cuts it back right. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars take a 3-possession lead.
Texans 21. Logan Cook to kick off for the
On now is Cook to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's got a lane up past the 30. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Hits his running back. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
First down.
Stroud throwing here on first. Short pass caught by his tight end. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Here we go. Hey, Keys, what's up?
In the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Throwing is Stroud. Escapes the pocket. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Jaguars will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
The Jaguars take over first and 10.
Design run for Lawrence. So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?